BMU. I'll be your moderator for today, and it is my absolute pleasure to welcome you all on behalf of Bhagwan Mahavir University to the celebration of International Youth Day. Youth, a wonderful period of life when you can swim in the deepest ocean and climb on the highest cloud. When your biggest fear can be failing your much dreaded science test, and your biggest achievement can be more Instagram followers than the rest. The only time of life you have the luxury of being a little bit responsible, but it is also the time when literally anything is possible. And today, when we are celebrating this miraculous phase of life, we are fortunate to be in the company of a very special guest, the international management consultant, Brahmakumari Dr. Sunita Didi, on a wonderful subject: never give up, no matter what. Before I introduce our speaker, let me give you a brief introduction about our Bhagwan Mahavir University. It was established under the Private Universities Act in year 2019. The parent body of the university, Bhagwan Mahavir Education Foundation, was established in year 2002, giving us a legacy of around 20 years in the field of education. Since then, the institute is constantly upgrading and improving itself with the vision of offering quality education and excellent research as well as job opportunities. The university offers UG, PG, and doctoral courses in the field of engineering, pharmacy, basic and applied sciences, management, education, nursing, etc. I'm very happy to introduce our today's speaker, Brahmakumari Dr. Sunita Didi. Born in 1969 in a business family in Mumbai, Brahmakumari Dr. Sunita Didi has a powerful vision to bring science, psychology, management, and spirituality together. She graduated in psychology in 1990 from Mumbai University and also holds Masters in Science in E-Business. Master in Business Administration from Southern Adventist University, USA, and PhD in Management from Veer Narmad South Gujarat University, Surat. She is a reputed international management consultant, hailed as one of the influential thinkers of our time. For more than 22 years now, she has gratified the issues of soft skills for various eminent corporate houses in India and abroad. To name a few: Tata Steel, Tata Motors, SR, Reliance Industries, L&T, Span Diagnostics, NTPC, and ONGC. She is honored with many national and international awards, such as National Award in Values in Profession, Amazing Speaker Award DC, Women of Abundance Award by International Rotary Club, etc. In year 2019, she was honored with Lifetime Achiever Yog Ratna Award by the Honorable Mayor of Surat. Brahmakumari Dr. Sunita Didi is known for her engaging high energy style, practical wisdom, reality based thinking, sense of humor, and her ability to make learning fun. Dr. Sunita Didi is also a Raj Yoga teacher and life member of Media Wing of Brahmakumaris. She has conceptualized and directed 13 episodes of highly acclaimed Hindi documentary film, Naritva Darshan. She has toured various places in India, other than abroad like USA, Canada, UK, Singapore, Mauritius, and Dubai, to conduct interactive workshops for corporates, educational institutes, social and media organizations, to share her wisdom and expertise in life values and spirituality. It is indeed an honor to have you here with us today, ma'am, and we all are very much eager to interact with you. But before we begin, let me quickly give some basic instruction for our audience. As you can see, your microphones and video have been turned off. If you have joined us via Zoom and have any questions, kindly drop your questions in Q&A chat section. If you are joining from YouTube channel, you can leave your questions in the comment section below and we will have them answered. So without further delay, let me hand over the session straight to Brahmakumari Dr. Sunita Didi on the topic, never give up, no matter what. Please, ma'am.
Thank you very much, and Om Shanti. First of all, let me take this opportunity to express my deep gratitude to Bhagwan Mahavir University, its directors, Vice Chancellor, and the entire team to have made this possible today. Thank you so much. And the topic today, never ever give up, no matter what. Isn't it interesting? International Youth Day, the youth have that energy. You have that capacity that you can do what you want to do. You can be what you want to be. And so you have that, potential that you can actually convert hurts into hopes. You can convert negativity into positivity. From illness, you can go towards, march towards wellness. I remember Swami Vivekananda when he went to US and he said that if I get one youth who is very, very pure, honest, then with that one youth and 100 youth altogether, I can bring about a world transformation. So the youth have that potential. And so let us see, why is it that in the world today, we find that when there are situations that we all face, people become very depressed. They become very fearful. And they feel that now everything is lost. Some people, they accept, even youth, they accept that now my life is not worth at all living. And I have nothing to do. All my self-respect has gone away. Now what shall I do? And then we hear so many suicidal cases. So why is it all happening? What is the reason behind that? The reason is that we need to understand that whatever the situations are there, they are only outside. They have no power upon us until we dwell upon them, until we invite them, just like Corona. The Corona has actually no power until we invite Corona in us. Until we do not follow all the precautions, then only we become the victim of Corona. So also any situation that is there, they are just outside. And what is there inside us? If we see what is there inside us, this physical body that we see in the mirror, there is something which is ruling this physical body. There's some power which is ruling this physical body, which is seeing through these eyes outside into the world. And what is that inner identity? That is my true identity, which is inside me, which is seeing through these eyes of this physical body. So once when I realize this, that I am a spiritual being in a physical body, then I have that inner potentiality, my inner strengths, my inner capabilities, I dwell upon them. I realize that that is my real identity, that spirit inside me in this physical body, which is full of inner strength, courage, which is full of happiness, peace, love, bliss, and all inner powers. And when I am in that consciousness of my true being as a spiritual identity, then no matter what, whatever may be the situation outside, they cannot affect me. So this is what we need to realize. It's just like, I would like to give you an example of a pencil. A pencil, there are the lessons that we learn from this pencil. And there was this pencil maker, when he was making a pencil, he was giving these lessons to the pencil. And the first lesson that he gave to the pencil was that what is important in the pencil is that which is inside in the pencil. Because there are two things of the pencil. One thing which is very colorful body outside, and the other thing, the one which is inside, the lead. So also in our life, There are two things. One, which is outside the physical body and everything related to the physical body, all the wealth, all the, all the things that we have, the property that we have, the contacts, the influences that we have, the cars, the bungalows that we have, all the things, all the comforts, the things that gives us comfort, they are all outside. The personality, that is all outside. And but what is inside? The spirit, the spiritual being which is inside is that genuine, that genuine person which I am there inside. There is all that charisma outside, but it is that character which is inside, which is important. There are all the valuables outside, but it is the values which are there inside, which are very important. The second lesson the pencil maker that gave to the pencil is that it's only when that which is inside the lead, when it comes out, then it can make an impact. So also, when can we make an impact outside? When can we become an inspiration to the world outside? It's only when whatever is there inside us, in the soul, the qualities of the soul, when we bring that out into our actions, when whatever we think, whatever we say, and whatever we do, they harmonize together. There is that integrity in whatever we think, we say, and we do. Then there is harmony. And that creates an impact, first of all, in our own mind, which becomes very peaceful, very energetic, and it becomes very, very positive. And it has all the capacity, all the strength to do whatever it wants to do. And then it creates another impact. The immediate impact is again on the physical body. And what is that impact? That when I am at ease here with my quality of being at peace, then I am not creating any disease in the body. But if I am at dis-ease here inside, then I create that dis-ease in the body. So when I am at ease inside, peaceful inside, positive inside, and I use that into my actions, then I create positive hormones. I increase the immunity level of the body. So it has a great impact on our mental immunity as well as on our physical immunity. It's our choice whether we want to become strongly mental because of all the problems and situations that we see outside, or we choose to see inside our qualities, what we have, and become mentally strong. So that is the great impact that we have when we use what is there inside us, we use it for what is there outside, right? And then the third lesson the pencil maker gave to the pencil is that whenever we write with the pencil, then what happens? It becomes a little blunt, and then we need to sharpen it. And what happens is the pencil has to undergo a very, very painful sharpening. Yes. And only when it undergoes a painful sharpening, then it becomes more useful again. So also, unless there are no pains, no gains, no challenges, no success. So remember, never ever give up, whatever may be the pains, whatever may be the challenges that you are facing. They only are there to actually sharpen your skills, to sharpen your capacities, to sharpen your potentialities, so that you can use them all the more and create new inventions in your life. This Thomas Edison, when he was very small, at that time, he came from school with one letter from his teacher, and he gave it to his mother and telling his mother that, "Mother, this letter teacher has said that only you should read it. And then the mother opened the letter, and when she read, there were tears in her eyes. And she told her child, Thomas, that, look, Thomas, you are so intelligent. You are so very intelligent that the teachers in the school, they do not have the capacity to teach you. And therefore they have said that Thomas should not come to school now, and only you should teach him at home. And so, child, you will be staying with me now, and I will be your teacher, and I will be teaching you. And when Thomas Edison, who grew up to a greatest inventor of his century, and when his mother was no more, he was just cleaning up his mother's room, and he found that same letter and in one of the drawers. And when he opened up that letter, what was written on that? And when he read that, there were tears in his eyes. Why? Because what was there in the letter? The teacher had written in the letter that Thomas is a very dull boy. He is not at all suitable here in this school for us. So please, from tomorrow, we do not want Thomas in our school anymore. And therefore, when he read that, there were tears in Thomas' eyes. And he wrote one more sentence there in that letter, that Thomas, whatever you are today, it's because of your mother. Your mother who saw what is there inside you, not what is there outside you, and brought up that which is inside you outside. You know, education means, it comes from a Latin word, educare, that means to bring out. So if we see that today's youth, that we are very well educated and we know so much things, and then we argue with our old parents because maybe they are not that educated, and then we put our standpoint by arguing, let us remember that real education is to bring out what is there inside us outside. And they have taken so much of pains, our parents, and then they have actually made us what we are today. So therefore, we need to focus on what is inside us. And the last but not the least, another lesson which the pencil maker gave to the pencil was that while we are writing with the pencil, there is always a possibility that we make mistakes. But then there is that eraser behind the pencil, which allows us to erase the mistake that we have done and to then recorrect our mistakes. So also remember that it is no doubt that we make mistakes while as we go ahead in our life. There are certain choices in our life, certain decisions in our life that we do, and we feel that we can never come back out of that. But then life gives us an opportunity. Life gives us an opportunity, the present moment, to erase whatever was done in the past, to forget whatever was done in the past. Past is past. Live in the present moment. The present moment is entirely yours, and you have the entire power, entire willpower to do whatever you want to do now in this moment. Focus on this present moment. Rewrite your destiny now. You have the, that what you say, the pen to write your destiny. It's in your hands. You are responsible. It's your choice. The youth, that is the happiest stage of the life, because you have the capacity to see the beauty in everything. And the one who has the capacity to see the beauty in everything, they always remain young. They never become old. So this value of this youth, the age that is there, enjoy it, value it, nourish it, become a genuine person from inside, rather than focusing only on the outside personality development. Because remember, for the knowledge and for the makeup, we always say there's one principle which is very common in both, and that is that the makeup, when you apply on your personality, you change your looks. But the knowledge, when you apply in your life, that which is inside you, the values, when you apply them in your life, you change your life. You become an inspiration for others. You start inspiring others. You become a candle that can burn another candle, enlighten another candle in your life. You don't become like an ice cream that will melt away, and that's the fear of melting away every time. So therefore, never ever give up. One day, one man, he was just watching a local football game in a school. And when he was watching that football game, he saw that one team was winning and winning and winning, and the other team was losing and losing and losing. And so the boy who was the captain of the team who was losing, he asked him that, what is the score that you're having? Do you know? And that boy, with a great smile, he said, yes, very much. The score is that the other team is leading by 3 and we are at 0. This man was surprised. He knows the score and he knows he's losing, but yet he is smiling. And he's so astonished, and he asked him, and yet you are smiling? He says, why not? Why shouldn't I smile? The referee has not yet blown the final whistle. And I have faith in my full team and in my managers. And you see, we will win. And as the game was going on ahead, at the end, what was the score? The team that was leading by 3 was now at only 4, and this team was at 5. And then when this team won, that boy looked at the man and he said, see, we have won. And this man was really, really pondering over this incident, and he was thinking that really in our life, what do? We get so much, hurt. We get so much depressed. We just start losing hope in everything when we see that, oh, everyone else is, going to win, or maybe we start comparing with others and we see that the others are going to win and they are always ahead. And here I'm always a failure. I'm always falling down. And everything is, there's a loss with me. What am I going to do? So what we are doing actually, there is still the life yet ahead of us. There is that time which is there, which is the biggest healer, which is there in front of us. But we ourselves blow our whistle and then, go and commit suicide and give up and lose hope. So remember that the referee has not yet blown the final whistle. The life referee has not yet blown the final whistle. There are so many good people with us. We have so many well-wishers around us who can help us. There is that Almighty God who is always there with us to help us. One small child who was walking, a small child, a girl, she was walking on the road with her father, and there was that, the one branch, very heavy branch of wood, of a tree, which was fallen on the ground. And so she said that, okay, Papa, let me push this. And the father said, yes, why not? You have the capacity, you can do it. Please go ahead, push. And she put all her strength to push it, but she could not do it. She went to her father and she said, Papa, I can't do it. You told me you can do it, but I'm not able to do it. So Papa said, you have not used your entire strength. You please use your entire strength. And when you use that, you will surely be able to do it. She went again and she tried to use her entire strength to push that away. But yet it was not being pushed away. She came back again and she was crying in front of her father. And she said, Papa, please, I'm not able to do. You're saying I have the entire strength, I can do it, but I'm not able to do it. So Papa said, Beta, you've not used your entire strength yet. You have to use your entire strength. She said, I've used all my strength, Papa. Please, now I have no more strength. So Papa said, see, I am there along with you. I am also your strength. You did not ask me to help you. So if you ask me to help you, I can help you and we together can do it. And she said, yes, sorry, I just forgot that. And so she told her father, please help me. And they both went together and then they could do it. So we are independent when we realize that, yes, we have the strengths, we have the capabilities, but remember, we are also interdependent. It's not only I alone who can do everything. It's the attitude of we together who can create miracles. It's 1 and 1 that makes 11. So never give up when you feel that you have done everything, whatever the strengths you had. You have used all that and all the efforts you have put in, all the patience you have put in, all the determination you have put in. And now you sit depressed that I can't do anything. And you accept yourself that I'm a failure and I'm useless and I'm, not good for anything. If you do that and if you lose hope, then what is going to happen? If the youth loses hope, which is the pillar of this country, what is going to happen about the country? Just imagine. You are the pillars of the country, and if one pillar is also weak, the country is going to collapse. So remember, you are the pillar of the country and you need to be very strong. And therefore, remember that alone you may not be able to do it, but collectively, we all together can achieve great success when we are interdependently together, dependent on each other's strengths, we can bring success. And this Corona has taught us this. Corona, which became pandemic in no moment. And it has brought the entire world together that realize that no one person can do anything. We all have to work together. So never ever give up, and remember that an individual may help, may not help, but God is 24/7 always there with us. What he wants is only one step of courage from you, one determined thought from you, and that is that I am a powerful being. One positive affirmation you create, that I am a powerful spiritual entity here, and then you connect yourself with the supreme power, who is the Almighty. You will find his current flowing inside you, and you will become all powerful again. And there your intuition will start working. There will be all the doors open for you. You can see all solutions in front of you, and you will become victorious. So always remember that the referee has not yet blown the final whistle. God, the Almighty Authority, is always there with us. We are the spiritual beings in this physical body who have all the positivity inside us, the positive energy inside us to do what we want to do, and focus only on the present. Never ever give up hope, because there has been no word which has not been used in any mantra. There has been no type of any jadi booty, all those Ayurveda thing that has not been used in any medicine. There has been no poison which has never converted into nectar during its time, the moment when it has to be converted. And therefore, there is no unworthy, no failure person in this world. Everybody is a worthy instrument of God. And let us bring out our worthiness from inside, outside, into our actions with the power of God. Let us do this before we go to sleep at night, every day. for at least 10 to 15 minutes. Create positive affirmations, because that will create impact on our subconscious mind, and it will strengthen our subconscious mind. And next morning when we get up, the morning which we have got the opportunity to do what we want to do, we will be all in a very positive mood, in a positive energy. And it is said that subah agar अच्छे का मुंह देख लिया तो पूरा दिन अच्छा हो जाता है. So it's like that, in the morning, if we are in a very pleasant mood, the whole day becomes very pleasant. So, and that is based upon the last night thought. So at night, before going to sleep, say in very powerful positive affirmations and go to sleep. Morning when you wake up, you will wake up with positive affirmations automatically. Throughout the day, for 1 minute every hour, be yourself. Be the best version of yourself, who you are inside. Remind yourself about your best capabilities that you have. And remember that, you are the best personality that you can see in the mirror, and that is you. So remember, see yourself in that way for 1 minute every hour, and create that positive affirmation. And then you will see that you will have miracles in your life. And this is what we also learn from Sri Krishna. I remember Sri Krishna because today and tomorrow, we are having Krishna Janmashtami. And Krishna Janmashtami is the perfect example of a perfect youth, and who gives us, very, very good lessons, teaches us very, very good lessons, and who taught that never ever give up, he said to Arjun, when Arjun was also feeling that how can he do, his own relatives, how can he do? But he only said one thing: never ever give up. You have to be detached from all these negative attitudes of all the attachment, and have pure selfless love for everybody, for your country, for the world. And then you are there on the stage of the entire world, remember. And you have to create the action that you're going to create, the words that you're going to speak, the thoughts that you're going to create is for the benefit of the entire world, the entire universe. Because whatever you're going to think is going to radiate to the entire universe. So if I think that I am depressed, I am very fearful, I am a failure, I am that, remember, it's not alone that you yourself, that you're harming yourself, but you're also radiating those vibrations to the universe, and you're radiating negative vibrations to the universe. And you are also disempowering others. So you are a responsible youth. Be a responsible youth for your own self. Do not hurt yourself and harm yourself. Be positive, never ever give up, and radiate those positive vibrations in the universe. The universe needs you. The God needs you. Up till now, we were asking help from God that, oh God, please help me. But now God is saying that to raise this Govardhan Parvat of this Kali Yuga, of all the types of obstacles and all the types of negative situations, I need one little finger of yours to help me. And that one little finger is of hope. That one little finger is of courage. That one little finger is of positive affirmations that I need from you. And if you give me that one little finger, then we all together can create this Kali Yuga, convert this Kali Yuga into Satyug. We can convert into a better world, the best world, where all of us can be very, very happy forever and forever. So remember, never ever give up, no matter what. And for that, let us practice few moments in silence now. And I request all of you that please now on the live chat, write one positive affirmation that you will do today, so that you will never ever give up in your life. Start doing it now. Write positive affirmation on the live chat, whether it's on YouTube, whether it's on Zoom, wherever you are watching this. Please start writing now one positive affirmation. And let us now, after writing that, Not only write that, but visualize that, feel that now with the power of silence, the greatest power that we have with us. Let us take a moment of silence. And be our original, powerful self, which is here inside the forehead, in the center of the forehead, in the driving seat of this body, which is like a car. I am the driver here, seated in the driving seat near the hypothalamus. When I dissect from here and here, near the hypothalamus, near the pituitary gland, is that energy, the psyche, which we call it as the soul. And this body is like a car. And I, the driver, I create pure positive thoughts that I am a powerful being. Feel it, experience it, the energy flowing from the center of the forehead, creating an aura of positive energy around you, radiating through our eyes outside into the universe. See yourself as a star of success. Visualize now, what do you want in your life? Visualize it. Feel it. Focus powerfully on what you want in your life. And create a thought that I already have it. I am at peace. I have abundance. I am fearless. I am healthy. My immunity is very strong. Whatever happened, happened for good. Whatever is happening for good. And whatever will happen for the best. See yourself flying away from this cage, the body, like a free bird towards the sky, into the unlimited world of your unlimited strengths. And when you fly high above, and then from that vision you see down into this world, everything is so tiny, so small. And there up above, beyond the sky, visualize a golden red sky. Wherever you see all around, there is peace and peace and peace. This is my real home, sweet home. Visualize your home. Be focused there. Stay at home. Stay safe. Because in this home is our spiritual Father, our Almighty Father, who is also a flawless diamond, and we are safe under his canopy. Thank him from the bottom of your heart for all that he has given you. Start counting your blessings. And make a vow in front of him that, oh God, Father, you are there with me. I am not alone. And so I will never, ever give up. I will find out ways to glorify your name, to glorify your powers. And now, with this powerful, positive energy, we look again in the center of our forehead. And when we look from our eyes outside into the world at others, let us see each one as the child of our Father, our own brother and sister. Everyone, very beautiful flower, fragrant flower of God's garden. Be connected with your originality, your positivity, and the positivity of others. And collectively, we invoke the positivity within us, radiate that positive outside, and march ahead to create an entire world of positivity. Being empowered and empowering others. So in that way, look in, be peaceful, look up, be grateful, and look out, be useful. Remember, never ever give up, no matter what. Thank you. Om Shanti. If you have any questions, please write down on the chat.
That was indeed a great session, and we really feel highly motivated and at the same time truly at peace. You know, those last few moments of the session was truly magical, and I felt like I got connected with the power of Lord Almighty, and I'm sure that our entire audience felt the same way. And as Franklin Roosevelt said, you can not always build future for the youth, but you can certainly build your youth for the future. This youth has endless potential, but at the same time, our young minds are struggling with anxiety, insecurities, stress, depression. But it's important to remember that never give up, no matter what. Thank you once again, Dr. Sunita Didi, for a wonderful session. And now is the time for Q&A. If you have any questions for Dr. Sunita Didi, please drop your questions in the Q&A chat section. I think we have received a few questions. The first question is from Sindha Kamlesh. He's asking that what is the ultimate goal of our life?
Wow.
That's a deep
Beautiful
one.
question. Beautiful question. What is the ultimate goal? Who is asking this?
It's Kamlesh Sindha
From Zoom or
from Zoom.
so? Can as a panelist or attendee?
I think he's an attendee.
Attendee.
Yeah.
Okay. So can we have him unmuted?
Can we unmute him?
Is it possible?
Yes, yes. He is unmuted.
Kamlesh,
Let
you can ask your question.
yes, Kamlesh ji. Are we audible to you, Kamlesh ji? Is he unmuted?
Yeah, ma'am. He's
Okay,
unmuted.
fine.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. Till he settles himself. He's okay. There's Dr. Sushma ji is connecting. Okay. So fine. What should be the goal in our life? So actually, I wanted to ask Kamlesh ji what actually he wants in his life, you know. So when you ask this question to yourself, what actually do you want in your life? You know, what will be the answer? The answer will be positivity, peace, isn't it? So that is the goal of our life, to use what is there inside us outside into this world. You know, manifest what is inside us outside in our action. That should be the goal of our life. And the highest goal of our life is to become like, you know, what you say, Sri Krishna. It's like, you know, becoming, bringing perfection like Sri Krishna in our life. And to bring that perfection in our life, what we need to do is, along with a list of what we want to do, prepare a list of what we want to be. So it's like that goal is the ultimate goal, to become like Krishna. But we need to set every day's goals, you know, in front of us, because that is the higher vision. And to achieve that vision, we need to set our goals in front of us. And so we need to set those milestones. And so we need to see every day what we want to do, what we want to accomplish, not only in the sense of what we want to do from outside, but while doing that, let us be who we are inside. And once we have this goal in our mind, that I want to be along with what I want to do, then you see the miracle that you have in your life, because you will find very less energy and less time to put in what you want to do. Because when you are already being what you want to be, you are at peace, you are happy, you're positive, and you're already visualizing what you're going to do, then it's like half the work is done. You know, it's already, the message is gone to the universe, and the universe is already working upon it. God is already helping you and working upon it. It's now only the other 50% that we are going to do is practically facing that situation. And because we have trained our subconscious to be what we want to be while doing, you know, automatically it's like the machinery is set, our subconscious works during that time, and we are successful. And so we save a lot of our time and energy in not thinking waste, whether it's going to happen or not happen, whether I'll be successful or not be successful, not thinking negative. We are not, you know, actually leaking out our energy, but we are actually gaining more and more energy along with that. So let's have this goal to be along with what we want to do in our life. Thank you, Kamlesh ji. Om Shanti. Any other question?
Yes, ma'am. Our next question is from Kushal Parashar. He is asking what is the reason that we always forget good and positive thoughts when we are actually in trouble?
What is the reason?
That we always forget the good and positive
We
thoughts when we
forget
are
the
actually in trouble.
Yes. What is the reason behind that? Such an
Yeah.
interesting question. Very nice. You know what happens is when we find ourselves into trouble and situations, our entire energy is focused on the situation. We are only visualizing with these eyes the situations that are outside. And that is why we forget that we are actually the spiritual being inside. So we need to remind ourselves, we need to focus, have a practice of focus and focus and focus only on our inner world, on our inner being, and make it a practice to focus on our inner self rather than seeing through these eyes what we are seeing outside. Of course, we are staying in this world, we are seeing through these eyes. So, all these things are there in front of us. But while seeing through these eyes, we need to practice to create a habit of using our inner eye to visualize our inner world also at the same time. Therefore, I connect with my previous answer that outside we are doing, inside we are being. So, with our inner eye, let us visualize what we want in this world, not only with the things outside, but the feelings, the emotions that we want along with that, that we want to feel inside. We want to feel the happiness, we want to feel the peace, we want to feel at bliss. So let us visualize that. Make it a practice. It's only practice that will make you perfect. It's only practice, practice, and practice. Again and again, remind yourself. Again and again, remind. Therefore, I said, every 1 minute in an hour, make it up, give it a priority to be yourself first and then to do what you want to do. So again and again, when you start doing this, then that will become your habit. And then you will say, oh, I forgot what was the situation because I am with my own self. Then you will not forget who you are, but you will forget the situation that is there outside, and you will enjoy who you are inside. So it's only a matter of making it a habit, and that will come through practice. Thank you. Om Shanti.
Thank you. Thank you, ma'am. The next question is from Professor Varun Dingra. Can we unmute him?
Yes, please. Sure.
Can you unmute him?
Varun sir is not in the panelist list.
Okay, fine. So I'll question on his behalf. He wants to know that what can we learn from failures in our lives?
Nice question. And the failures, they always teach us, Dr. Varunji, that there is that inner potentiality within us which we have not noticed. And it is only when there are the failures, we look back, we pause back, and we look at our strengths which we have not yet noticed now, and we work upon that strength and we bounce back. Right? So if there had been not those failures, we would not have the opportunity to actually take a pause in our life and look at ourselves. Corona is also one type of failure, right? And which has given us this opportunity to lock down, stay at home and see yourself, see your inner potentiality and bring that out. So thanks to the failures, because they are giving us an opportunity to get up again and to move ahead, making us realize our inner potential, the hidden potential that is there, and to bring it onto the surface. It's like Thomas Edison. Again, I will give this example. I remember him because, it was like his factory was on fire. And when his entire factory was on fire, his son came and told him, Father, Father, mother has said the entire factory is on fire. Now, what are we going to do? What are we going to eat? How are we going to live? So the father, Thomas Edison, told his son, that son is good. The entire factory is on fire. All the mistakes that we committed, they are also on fire. And so now we are going to start again. We are going to start again with no mistakes that we had committed earlier. So it's said that, we do commit mistakes, and it's like these mistakes, they make us realize that, there is that eraser also, an opportunity also available to correct that mistake. And when we realize and accept that mistake, that is our Sanskriti. And when we actually transform ourselves, improve ourselves, and move ahead, then that becomes our pragati, right? So we learn to move ahead from our failures. Thank you so much. Om Shanti.
Thank you, ma'am. Our next question is from Dr. Nirali Dave. She is asking that how can we stay spiritual in the pandemic time?
Yes, Dr. Nirali ji. Yes,
Yeah.
Dr. Nirali, as your name, we are actually very Nirala. Nirali means unique. And the thing is that we are spiritual. We need to realize this, that we are already spiritual beings in this physical body. And so when we are spiritual, we need to remain who we are, because that is our natural being. And whatever may be the situation, whether it's pandemic today, whether it may be another situation tomorrow, but we need to only remind ourselves that whatever is the pandemic and the situation, they are only outside. Here inside, we are spiritual being, and we need to be who we are inside here. So it's very easy to remember that we are spiritual, because we are only spiritual. Whatever is outside, we are not that. Make it very, very determined inside you, that make it very strong inside you, that who am I? I am a spiritual being only. Spirituality is not different, but the situation that is outside is different. That is not me. I am a spiritual being already. Yes, Dr. Nirali ji, are you there here?
Yes, yes, ma'am.
Yes. So is that okay? Thank you. Om Shanti.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. The next question is from Kairavi Vadgama. She's asking that why we cannot forget or forgive the person who have hurt us in the past.
Why do we
Why we
not?
cannot forget or forgive the person who have hurt us in the past.
Yes, the reason behind that is that we are considering that person to be responsible for our hurt. That is why we are not forgetting him or her. Actually, nobody can hurt me without my consent. Whatever is hurt, again, it is outside. Inside here, I am very, very forgiving soul. I am a very forgiving soul. I'm a very, very positive soul. I have that compassion for everybody. This is the treasure that I have inside. And I am responsible for whatever is there in front of me, the situation. It is with my choice. Okay, whatever was past, if that is, you say, is a reality, it was the past. Now I have the power to choose my reality again. So whether I want to feel hurt or not is my choice. Whether I want to forgive or not forgive, it's my choice. Remember. So when I stop this blaming game and I don't blame them to be responsible, and I take the responsibility of my life in my hands, it's very, very easy to forgive. First of all, forgive myself, and then automatically you can forgive others. Thank you. Om Shanti.
That was such a wonderful answer. I think we have answered most of the questions one way or other. And here we are concluding our Q&A session. Now I would like to request Professor Jinal Modi to present a vote of thanks.
Thank you, Maniti ma'am. So, as we are heading towards the end of the program, I, Jinal Modi, would like to present vote of thanks who made this International Youth Day more inspiring and enchanting. Firstly, I would like to extend my heartily gratitude to our today's eminent speaker, Brahma Kumari Dr. Sunita Didi. Ma'am, your magical words have definitely boosted the spirit of young minds. Every day is a new start. You can add up a little bit in each new day, and thus your today will become much, much better than your yesterday. Never give up, not just be a choice or an opinion, but it should be a lifestyle of everyone. Thank you so much, ma'am, for sparing your valuable time for this wonderful session. Further, I would like to thank all the dignitaries and trust members of Bhagwan Mahavir University who always and always bless our students with enormous opportunities to grow and develop themselves into a better person. I also would like to acknowledge Vice Chancellor, all the directors and heads of the university who work so damn hard to add more stars to our institute. The backbone of each virtual program, our technical team, who work endlessly to make every event a successful one. You all are acknowledged. All the faculty members of university are acknowledged for their engagement and throughout support. And last but not the least, all the participants who made this program a true winner by their simple presence, interaction, and their positive spirit. You all are heartily acknowledged. Thank you all. It's my immense pleasure to conclude this ever inspiring program with so much of knowledge, motivation, and positivity. Thank you, everyone, for being with us.
Thank you once again. And I would like to just make a last remark that if we really want to give up, and if we have a habit of giving up, let us give up the negativity. Let us commit the suicide of the negativity and just not give up the positivity. Thank you. Om Shanti.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Jeena ma'am, and especially I would like to thank Dr. Sunita Didi ji for joining us today, and with our hearts filled with new energy, inspiration, and hope, we will conclude the session. Take care, everyone. Stay safe. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti.